Shameless Plug Studios. It's Salty Language with Brian and Tony. Hey there, Brian.
Hey, Tony.
I think we might need a montage of us saying, hey there.
Hey there, hey there, hey.
Hey.
There it was.
Be 46 montages. Ugh.
Montages?
Montages. Yeah, never mind. I'm just going to drop it.
Yeah, good call.
Welcome to Salty Language Night.
Yeah.
We need, like, sexy jazz music playing.
We do. Finally, we can talk adult speak.
That's
No more of this, like, kid handcuffs or whatever it is.
No more. The kid gloves are off.
Yeah, them too.
It's Salty Language
I said
Night.
kid handcuffs.
Yes, you did. That's why you got to handcuff a kid to the radiator every once in a while. Beat the fuck out of him.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, that's better than it was probably
Free
going to
candy?
be taken, yeah.
eh,
You're right, though. Sometimes you just have to handcuff someone to a radiator.
you got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Either A, beat them, or B, chuck them in a lake.
With a radiator attached to them.
Yeah.
So I usually have other people do that. It's too heavy.
Well, fair enough.
I'm a lazy man.
Well, you don't want you don't want to be tied into it anyway.
Right.
That's a smart mob.
I
boss.
pull the old Colonel Schultz there. There's a little old reference for everyone.
Yeah, it is.
Oof. I know nothing.
Damn, Brian.
If you need to know the reference, look up Hogan's Heroes. It's from like when we were children.
Yeah. I think
Actually,
it's
it's before that,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. When we were children, it was on reruns.
Yeah. Oof.
Comical Nazis.
You know me and my topical references.
True.
I keep it real. 1979.
Oh, my.
You know, like the Smashing Pumpkins song.
Yeah, fair enough. Rolling tires and shit like the video.
Yep. Again, another topical
Trying to
reference.
escape the POW camp.
Wait a minute.
Well, yeah, I'm going to Hogan's Heroes now.
Oh, I thought you were still talking the music video for Smashing Pumpkins. I was like, I don't remember that in there, but Billy Corgan is a messed
You
up
never
guy.
know.
Yeah,
You didn't look deeply into the
he was
background.
in the background. Yeah, kids are driving in that car. Somewhere in the background, there's guys trying to get away from a POW camp.
Yeah, exactly.
Naturally,
Exactly.
in some American town.
USAville, US.
Yes.
I don't know.
They were holdovers from World War II. They were Japanese guys trying to escape a POW camp.
The old internment camps.
Yes.
Hey, how about you come here? We're going to have a camp out, guys.
Yeah. You should come over here. We're celebrating Japanese Americanism. Yeah, that's it.
Now get on the other side of the fence.
Ugh. What a mess.
Well, we had goofy ancestors. What do you say?
Yeah, I agree.
All right, that's enough of that.
I'm sure that'll irritate someone. All right, now it's starting to sound masturbatory.
Yeah, it is Salty Language Nights.
It is. Anything goes.
Anything.
Well, almost anything goes.
Where's the part where we solve crimes?
I wasn't prepared for that, actually.
Damn it. This is the part where we're supposed
Ted Stiletto's not scheduled to be here, is he?
Goddamn.
Little
Ted
callback?
Stiletto. That's quite a callback.
Damn it.
I was thinking this is the time where we trade in our surfboards and lifeguard shorts and put on like the blazers and drive
Listen,
cars and listen to jazz music.
You'll take my lifeguard shorts when you pry 'em from my cold, dead hands.
Cold dead hands.
Those things hug me in ways that no one else can.
So we're not solving crimes tonight?
We might.
Okay.
Probably not, though.
We should keep it open.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, that's what Salty Language Nights is all about.
That's right.
Keeping an open mind.
That's right.
Except for when it comes to you and I doing anything that's of a naughty behavior.
Nerdy.
Because that would violate various agreements and our contracts.
Yes, exactly.
As anyone who knows us well knows.
Booyah.
Yep.
How was your week? Or part of a week, since we're recording a little early.
Shh, they don't know that.
I'm breaking down
no,
the eighth wall.
We're recording late.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
Late.
Salty Language Nights.
Salty Language Nights.
Real quick, that picture you sent me for that has to be the picture for this week.
Let me need to edit a little bit.
Right.
But
Please don't put my picture on the person, though. Unless you want like that, the old picture I have, and this won't make any sense to anyone else.
No.
The picture I have of you when you went as Jericho for Halloween, when you were on your sister's front steps or whatever.
crotch chopping.
Yeah. You want to put that on the girl's body? That'll
That
be.
would be entertaining.
Maybe I'll have to find the picture now.
I need to find a slightly better picture of, Baywatch nights to
Yeah.
alter a little bit. That was just that was we were driving somewhere and I'm like, using my phone real quick. I need to find something
It
real
was still
quick.
funny.
Salty language, nice.
Because I was going to say salty language after dark, but when you said nights, I was like, nah, that works. Because of the Baywatch reference.
Exactly, it's perfect. Worst spin-off ever. Hey guys, I got a great idea. Let's take away all the titties and have more Hasselhoff.
Brilliant.
Sold.
Yes. Well, it was probably sold to Germany or something first.
Oh,
they
you're
can't
probably
get
right.
enough of the Hoff.
I know.
I don't think that's the same character.
You're probably right.
I think it's a different person.
Yeah, good call.
I really wish right now I had a clip of David Hasselhoff singing to put in there.
Or chowing on a burger.
No, I really want him. I really want him singing, because if we had a clip of him singing, we would have an intermission.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like that idea.
Because what better way can you go out than having David Hasselhoff singing? I'm not talking about dying.
Oh,
You want to find that? If you want to find those answers, you have to go to the pod. God damn it!
that's true. Episode 1. Snap.
First shameless plug of the evening.
That is awfully.
'Cause that's how we do.
shameless. Well, we are in the Shameless Plug studio.
I saw earlier on Twitter that fellow PodGod member 7 Days a Geek posted something, and they put shameless plug in front of it, and I was like, I may have to say something.
That's true.
Because I'll be like, listen
up.
shameless plugs are done by us around here.
Exactly. We are the authority on shameless plugging.
That's why we have the studio.
Shameless Plug Studios.
Right. And the pug.
Dude, we need black.
Shameless.
We need black shirts that say like Crew and then Shameless Plug Studios on the back.
You're right, we do. Oh, man.
yeah, write that down.
I'm writing that down. What else am I going to do? Listen to this for ideas?
Why don't we have a pretty young thing to just take notes the whole time we're on the set of Mad Men?
We don't have any money.
Oh, good point. That's
And
why
you're
people
married,
should
I'm in a
donate.
relationship,
Oh,
and all of our friends are ugly. Whores! I mean, we love you guys.
we love. We could just put Han Diggity in a wig.
You said pretty. Plus, I don't want my soul being stolen.
That's true.
He is a ginger. Even if you put a wig on him, he's still got them freckles and those soul-stealing eyes.
That's true.
And probably dainty lady fingers.
Well,
Gingers seem to have dainty lady fingers. You saw that dude on Tosh.0.
that was creepy, malformed, hands. That
Yeah.
was like fetal alcohol hands. That was a problem. The whole baby hand. Should be holding a clipboard and mash like Radar, because he had a baby hand too.
Yeah, he did have a baby hand. He wasn't a ginger, though.
Doesn't Lee Corso have a baby hand?
I don't remember. What's creepy is if you only have one.
That's
That's like, what the hell?
buying gloves has got to suck. Like, all right, I need one manly isotoner and then this Spider-Man glove.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with like a lady isotoner or something.
No,
For the daintily fingered.
I'm going for kid glove.
Oh my God, there's the episode name. Daintily fingered.
Daintily.
Yes, under 9 minutes.
Am I going to have to find a picture of a baby hand and put daintily fingered on it? Post it up?
Maybe. I may not be able to use that name because iTunes may not find it friendly, but. Or I might just say to hell with it and put it up anyways.
It's not like we're talking about fingering, anuses or anything.
Oh.
We're talking about baby hands.
Right. Yes.
Birth defects.
Right, and
There's nothing fun here.
daintily fingered gingers.
Of course.
Although that could be the episode name.
It's a good one too.
Yeah.
We should go. Oh, I'm gonna Google ginger with baby hand. Just see what comes up. I work with a ginger that has baby ears. It's hilarious.
Like in a necklace form around his neck? Like from every time he steals a soul, he rips their ears off?
If only.
So, out of curiosity,
Yes.
when a ginger steals someone's soul, what happens to the person then? Do they become a zombie? Are they just dead?
Hold on.
All right.
I just put in gingers with, and the second one is without souls.
Well,
God damn it, Google.
a ginger without souls is just a ginger who's lazy. Because they all can get souls easy enough. They
Right.
just drain people around them and use their dainty fingers.
Damn dainty fingers.
Well, there's nothing creepier than a ginger with dainty fingers touching you.
See,
You're like,
I was hoping for
hands.
way better Google images. I just have orange cats and gingers.
How could Google
I don't
let
know.
you down? Really, no pornography things?
I'm sure if I search deep enough,
I bet.
you betcha.
Yeah, that's how we
baby.
do it on Salty Language Nights.
Now, what are you saying about
We search
gingers
deep.
taking souls? What now?
I said, if a ginger takes someone's soul, what happens to the person? Do they become a zombie?
They also become a ginger.
Oh, all right. Well, then if a ginger takes the soul, how can a ginger be soulless yet take souls?
Well, the soul gets transferred to the mother ginger.
Oh.
It's like this big ginger head underground. Or Carrot Top, I guess. Look how big he's getting.
That's what happened.
Yeah, he's hulking up with all the souls that are being fed to him through the Ginger
Interesting.
Network.
He just figured out how to tap into the mother ginger.
Yes, to the mother ginger.
Yeah, that way he
Yes.
can hulk out with, I don't know,
Soul power, like
ginger
James
anger.
Brown.
He wishes he had soul power like
That's
James
true.
Brown. He just wishes he had a little bit of James Brown's
he
color.
wishes he was soul and was super bad.
Yes. Too hot.
Yeah, I think that's enough ginger talk for one day.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, next, make fun of the midgets.
I don't want to anger any gingers that we may know or be part of a network with.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh wait, he's already angry.
Good point. Damn angry ginger. Although midgets. God damn, is Peter Dinklage good in Game of Thrones?
Isn't he?
I'm officially in season 2 now.
About time since it just ended.
2 episodes in. I'm working on it.
Come on, man.
I'm trying.
At least we could talk about season 1 at some point then.
That's true.
All right.
Amazing, by the way.
Because again, topical.
Yeah. Very topical.
Since season 2's finale was last week. Well, yeah, last Sunday.
Yes, it was.
Jerks.
See, I'll be in my living room on my fucking Tony Little Gazelle. Yeah, my mom gave it to me. Fucking
Well,
gazelling.
folks, looks like we'll be looking for a new host of Salty Language here.
Yeah, I haven't picked up the Tony Little attitude.
Please tell me you're going to grow his hair.
I wish.
That
If I could
ridiculous
have
mullet.
my luxurious locks back again,
I know.
that'd be wonderful.
I know. I'll tell you what, if both of us could grow luxurious locks, I'd so be like, we should both grow mullets. Just for no reason.
No reason at all.
No.
Yeah,
For a good photo.
If I had Tony Little hair, I'd keep that shit long too. I'd be flipping it in the wind.
Having your girlfriend or wife, combing it while you're walking.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
I look like a goddamn centaur. You badass.
Man in front. Wow, what the fuck is the animal they're part?
Half man, half horse.
Yeah, that's it.
But they always got those long hairdos.
The problem is I always look like a man from the waist up, but, no matter how you switched it. The other ones are funnier where they're like horse from the waist up.
Oh, we just need horse masks.
Ooh, that's true.
Those are all the rage right now.
They are, so let's not do that.
Unicorn masks?
Yes.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect.
Perfect. Oh, yeah, what were we talking? Oh, Peter Dinklage and midgets.
Oh, he's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had a nice midget conversation with various folks from our network last night.
I don't know if I read that one.
Oh, you didn't?
I checked the Twitter in the morning, and I'm like, sometimes I read them. Sometimes I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, last night's wasn't as bad as the day before. The day before was insane.
Pussy talk
Oh,
central.
man. And I will say the Anti-Semantic Show came up with the hashtag of killing pussies. Because the guy said he likes to kill at least, pussy once a day. And I said sometimes I release them back into the wild. I forgot. And then one of the shows, oh, shoot. I feel bad because I can't remember which one it was now. Said that it's nice of me to release them to the wild. And I was like, hey, my compost heap's only so big. Right?
Hey,
Yeah.
for all this and more, check out our Twitter. Salty language, or salty_language.
There you go.
On the Twitters.
Yep. And also, I'm going to throw in another shameless plug because I can.
Oh, shit.
Because that's how we do it night.
Sexy. Salty language nights.
Check out the all-new podgodsnetwork.com. I guus he just redid
Oh, well, I'll have to look at it.
some fun on there, so it's a little more...
Hopefully we're highlighted with sparkly, like, MySpace glitter graphics around us.
Only pictures of you. Oh, my God. We have to get a site up, and then we have to do that.
Fucking glitter graphic.
Everything.
Look like a website from probably 5 years ago with all the annoying,
Here's-
animated backgrounds.
Here's one that'll go back. Do you remember when we were kids and girls had those like Lisa Frank stickers and folders and shit.
Lisa Frank.
Yeah, it was like a whole line of shit for girls.
No, it's not
really?
ringing
I
a
thought you
bell.
had that stuff.
No.
Oh, all right.
No, negative.
All right, well, moving on. Joke doesn't work.
Nah, you can still tell it.
It's not really a
Someone
joke.
might get it.
Yeah, someone will probably.
Not
remember.
me, though.
If not, there is the Googles.
It's all the way over there.
I know. I'm not suggesting you look it up.
Oh, okay, good.
Whatever. Like, we don't need some idiot to look,
Where's our research monkey? I need Lisa Frank images immediately.
I know, right? Last podcaster standing has Google got us. We got nothing.
We got absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we don't even have a Google gargoyle.
That would be
Although,
awesome.
that'd be pretty sweet.
It would be.
All right, when we get all the money and we get the Wizards Tower and shit,
Oh, yeah, Wizard's Tower.
Google gargoyle. We'll have
Perfect.
to remember that.
I like it.
Sweet.
So when he's not Googling, he's just stone up there looking badass.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then every once in a while, we're like, hey, we need you to look something up. And he's like, all right.
Perfect.
And then he turns back to stone. Yeah,
like
that'll work. That way he scares off things.
Things and stuff.
I think that weren't they originally created to like scare off like evil spirits or whatever?
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
I have no idea.
All right. Speaking of things we have no idea of. No.
Perfect.
Anything else you want to
Not really.
ramble about?
Not ramble on.
Let's do
No,
some
I'm good.
new news. Wait, sorry.
Huh?
Salty Language After Dark presents.
Wait, when did
Sorry, Salty Language Night presents. I gotta get our own title right.
the 11 o'clock news?
Yes. The Naked News.
Hot news.
Live News Girls.
That's perfect.
I like it. Where all we talk about are happier things than last week. 'Cause
Last week was pretty depressing. Doom and gloom, doom and gloom. Although there has been more zombie attacks, quote
Whatever.
unquote. I'm telling you, it's just,
my ass.
the media's like anytime someone bites somebody, we're reporting on it.
Yeah.
That's all it is now.
Yeah, and honestly, it should have been that way from the beginning.
Well, that's true too.
People biting people is not a normal activity.
No.
But again, with all the I want to be a zombie bullshit out there, remember, there was bullshit like this with vampires at one point,
Exactly.
too. People,
Oh, that guy drinks blood.
yeah, people
Yeah.
thinking they're cool, robbing fucking blood banks and
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. It's all,
Irritating, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Makes them all candidates for the old hammer to the face technique.
I like this technique.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that when we just line them up and just go down the line?
Yeah.
Dink, 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 dink.
Yep. It'll basically be like a Gallagher show.
Perfect.
Racism and squishing things with hammers.
Awesome.
Yep.
Where's my poncho?
You don't get one.
Oh, that's fine.
Whatever. We'll be using the Dexter house behind your house anyways.
Oh, perfect.
So
I was I say if I don't get a poncho, it's mankini. So
damn it, not again. Well, the soup's looking for a replacement mankini, so he stepped down. All right, let's do some news. This one is one Jen sent in, my girlfriend, from People, which is an odd spot for us. I don't know if we've ever covered something that was covered in People.
wait, people like
The magazine.
People magazine.
Yep.
Oh boy.
And it's the Water Bowl. Cats in Turkish City could be suicidal. As a result of 2 earthquakes that hit Turkey's Van City in 2011, cats are believed to have sustained psychological trauma that is causing them to attempt suicide. They are getting fidgety by remaining in confined areas for a long time, and they are throwing themselves out in order to free themselves.
All right.
These cats are just fucking...
Don't they have to do it 9 times to
Oh,
succeed?
nice. They're just winging themselves out of buildings,
That's interesting.
right?
Wow.
I know.
Turkey must really stink to live there.
I agree.
The cats are flinging themselves out of buildings.
On the upside, I mean, the Chinese food industry has got to be going through the roof over there.
true.
They're just going around with nets or buckets, just catching them.
Snow shovels.
Yeah. Lovely. It's already got the grill marks. Little tire treads over them. Yeah, this story kind of struck me as I actually had sent this one to us too, especially when I read the cats are throwing themselves out of buildings thing.
Now, are people investigating this? Is there like doggy paw prints in the windows as well?
I don't think
Is
they
it a
care.
conspiracy?
Nice, yeah. Dog adoption numbers going up.
Go through the roof.
Meanwhile, cats throwing themselves out windows. No, that's about all it covers there. It's just like a little snippet about it.
Do they land on their feet?
It does not say, but we have to assume no. They're probably landing on what used to be their vertebrae.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah. The real question is, if you're walking through the streets of Turkey, are you constantly hearing...
God damn, it's raining cats again.
Thump.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yep. It's all the fun of throwing cats into a river without the bag in a river. Moving on. Japanese man cooks and serves own genitals. I'm sure you heard about this one.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I heard about this one.
This is fucking... I know one or two of the other podcasts on our network have talked about this.
Delicacy. Very small meal, though.
Eat my dick. What's the suwinki on the menu? A Japanese artist cooked his own genitals and served them to 5 paying diners in Tokyo to cover the medical costs in a bizarre act to raise awareness about sexual minorities. That's a good way to do it.
Self-castration? Is that a sexual minority?
Yes.
I mean...
Clearly. Can you imagine how hot that's got to be?
That's got to suck.
Wait, no. Mao Sugiyama had his penis and testicles surgically removed in March. Pussy. If he was a real man, he just did it himself.
Yeah, right there on the grill.
Yeah.
With one of them big,
right across the mandolin.
Sharp-edged spatulas.
Yeah.
Ka-chink!
He's like, look at me make a tower.
It's like fucking Benihana.
Yeah. Makes an onion tower around
exactly. Starts flipping testicles into people's hats and shit.
That is a dinner I do not want a part of. I don't even want to watch that one. Be like, oh,
jeez.
Come on. What the hell? Who wants the taint?
Oh, fresh taint.
In a sushi roll.
Served up scrotum sashimi style.
Oh, my goodness. Diners paid $250 for the plate with a portion of genitals. Pictures published on a website.
What? These are 5 cannibals now officially.
Right, yeah.
Just saying.
Clearly must be zombies, right?
Yes.
Pictures published on a website appeared to show the meal came complete with mushrooms and a parsley garnish. Because, you got to be classy.
Got to be classy.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you think he had any regrets while he's cooking up his own dick and balls?
How could you be?
Or whatever he chopped off?
Okay, so the next line of this story... The painter, who was reportedly 22, said on Twitter the organ had been removed by a physician and certified to be free of infections. Well, that's good.
Fair enough,
because, if I'm going to saddle up to, Play-Doh dick, you probably don't want an infected dick.
And no.
Although it could be interesting. You know how, like, when you poke a fried egg and then the yolk kind of pops out?
Yeah.
You kind of, hit it with your fork and just pus just all over the place.
I'll take the dick and balls for a side of herp. Thanks. That'd be great.
Oh, is this cottage cheese? Oh, peel back top. Surprise. Peel back the fucking top and there's just dick cheese everywhere. Little smegma, if you will.
Like crab rangoon.
Oh, God. He might have crabs rangoon.
That's true.
Yikes. Oh, man. Someone asked him if there will be a next time. How could there be a next time?
One ass cheek.
He's like, yes, I'm going to grow another dick and balls.
Yeah,
I mean, they have grafted them to mice, so...
Well...
That
mouse has got to feel real proud of himself. Know, right? Like, look at this fucking thing.
Have you seen the South Park where they did that? Where Mr. Garrison wants to... turn back into he's Mrs. Garrison.
Oh, yeah.
But he wants to go back to being Mr. Garrison.
No.
And they graft a penis to the top of a mouse, and the mouse is running around, and the dick's just flopping everywhere.
No, I've not seen that.
That's a great episode. Apparently, this does not break a law because cannibalism is not illegal in Japan.
Weird.
Yeah.
Not crazy Japan.
The place where you can buy dirty underbreeches in a vending machine. Yeah. Shocking.
Shocking indeed.
Oof.
Good old, twice fried genital.
Oof. I don't know about that. What the hell is this story? Oh, right. This was another one Jen sent in.
Is that deal with cats again?
No.
Oh, okay. Whew.
This was cows on the loose in Boxford, Massachusetts, crashed a backyard party last weekend and went right for the beer. They
Smart
enjoyed
cows.
it. Yeah, right? There's no doubt about it. They went right for the beer, and when one was done, they'd knock another one over and take care of that beer. I'm assuming they mean kegs.
That just means they're fucking marinating right there.
Yep.
That's all that is. Hell yeah. Beer can cow. I haven't made this yet.
Yeah, right?
I'm on it. Ugh.
Ah, damn it. See, beer can, after the conversation I had the other night, is just totally different now. Talked about beer can pussy, so to keep it moist.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right. Always use the tall boys.
You got to.
They enjoyed it. Police said they heard reports of screams from a group of women as 5 or 6 cows stumbled into the yard, eagerly hurtling towards the beers. They got up as the cows went toward the table. They stepped back and the cows took over the table, knocking over the beers with their noses, drinking the beer off the table. Then they went in the recycling bin to find any leftovers.
Someone had to have videoed this. I need to see this.
Yeah.
Everyone has a goddamn camera in their pocket now.
Yeah. I just think what would have been funny is if there would have been like a plate of steaks and they would have just fucking knocked that on the ground and then
stomped on it a little bit.
Yeah. And then it would have ended up
poured one out for their homies.
Oh, naturally. They end up finding out that it's the Chick-fil-A cows.
Yeah, all I want to do is see a cow drinking beer now.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
Or cows. There was like 5 or 6 apparently.
Well, if you're going to crash a party, go with a crew.
Yeah, exactly. I just love the idea of like a gang of cows attacking and going right for the beers.
Well, they are dressed in leather, Brian.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Ugh.
How about this one? You see the picture of this woman? She's looking at you. She's eyeing you.
Wait a second.
Yeah?
Did we talk about this woman? Or did we talk about not recording? She looks very familiar.
I was just thinking that too, actually.
What's the story?
It's the woman who tried to shoplift beer, bacon, cheese, and chicken wings from a Piggly Wiggly.
Maybe we didn't talk about her. Not on the air.
Okay.
On the air.
She
we're live.
punched, spit. Oh, you know why? When we talked about it, this was sent in to us right after we recorded.
Oh, that's right.
Remember, Chris sent it in, was like, I know this is a little late. So
that's right.
Yeah. So anyways, Georgia woman, 26, was so determined to shoplift beer, bacon, cheese, and chicken wings from a Piggly Wiggly.
Fine shopping list.
Yes. That she punched, spit at, and pepper sprayed store workers who confronted her as she tried to flee. Appling. Oh, the woman's name is I don't know. Lanisha Shafay Appling. It's Tarlethia. Appling, pictured in the adjacent mugshot, allegedly hid items worth $88.27 in a canvas bag. Well, at least she brought her own bag, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Didn't shove them under them titties or anything.
She attempted to check out, only putting one item on the counter.
Wow, very slick.
Yeah. When a Piggly Wiggly employee who had been tipped to the pilfering by a shopper asked her about the concealed items, she tried to exit the store. After worker Jonathan Ord tried to stop her, she pulled out some pepper spray and sprayed him in the face. Appling kept spraying as several workers tried to keep her from fleeing. The 340-pound Appling also allegedly punched Ord in the face and spit on a 28-year-old employee. As she successfully bolted from the store, Appling was dropping beer cans out of her purse.
You say how big?
340.
That's like that canvas bag's got to be like a duffel bag.
That canvas bag was actually like the sleeve of her shirt.
Oh my god!
It had handles on it. Oof.
Monster.
Responding to a 911 call, a cop reported spotting a very large black female in a purple dress standing there screaming at 2 store employees who followed her outside. Which the store was filled with a choking cloud of pepper spray. Police then arrested her, whose rap sheet includes several prior shoplifting convictions and outstanding arrest warrants. That's shocking. The police prepared the inventory of items she sought to swipe. 5 packages of cheese, 8 cans of Coors Light, naturally. Wonder if it was blue. Vegetable oil, chicken wings, and 5 packages of bacon. At first reported by the Athens Banner Herald, she was charged with a variety of crimes, including aggravated assault, theft, simple battery, and disorderly conduct.
Did they cut her open like a great white and see what spilled out? Oh my god, an Oldsmobile.
Oh, my God. Wow.
And a Kittner boy.
Wow. While in police custody, Appling told a cop to add whatever charges he wanted because she was going to plea bargain to half the charges, and half the charges will be dropped anyways. She also asked Officer Nathaniel Franco if her arrest would make the police blotter, requesting that the cop make his report more interesting so that her arrest would make the department's compendium of notable incidents.
What the? Who wants to be a rock star?
Well, apparently when you're 340 pounds.
And you're shoplifting from the Piggly Wiggly.
Mm-hmm. Hey, don't knock the Piggly Wiggly, dude.
They do have a great mascot.
Yep.
Looks like Porky.
I know. A little too much like Porky.
I know. They might want to, Warner Brothers might want to fucking crack down on them.
Nah, probably not.
Yeah, you're right.
This was sent to us by the talented Rose. That's apparently one of our listeners.
The lovely and talented Rose.
Whoa, I don't know about lovely, but no. I kid. Man admitted to hospital for kidney stone, discovers he's a woman.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that could be, linked, but a Colorado man who was admitted to the hospital for a kidney stone received surprising news when the nurse came back with test results revealing he was actually a woman.
Did the lack of cock tip him off, I wonder?
And the vagina.
Yes.
Denver photographer
I always thought I had an innie.
He just has a fucking huge clit. Like a China clit.
Just a mound of bush.
Like, I just thought I had micro
You had no idea.
Yeah. I wonder why I kept getting them yeast infections, though. Denver photographer Steve Crecelius said he felt a little different all his life. A little different is what he named his genitals. No, I kid.
Hey, guys, don't you hate it every month when your dick bleeds? What?
I hate it when I have to stuff tampons up my dick. I got a huge urethra.
Nice bar conversation.
Yeah. Anyways, when I was 6, I started having these feminine feelings, but that was in the 60s. Wearing my mom's makeup, I thought I looked pretty, Crecelius told ABC News. Like any guy.
Yeah, naturally. Odd fuck me.
We all like to look pretty. So when he went to the emergency room 5 years ago, he wasn't too shocked when the nurse told him she found traits of both genders. That's a Hermie, right?
Yes.
Stupid moth flying in here? I don't remember in that. He was intersex, meaning he had both male genitalia and internal female sex organs. That's good, because having them outside could be troublesome.
Right on his cheek.
Look like he's Brock Lesnar with a cunt right on his cheek.
Exactly.
The nurse is reading the ultrasound and says, this says you're a female. It was very liberating. I had spent so much energy after the age of 13 constantly evaluating how people looked at me and acted towards me. Steve, who now goes by, you ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Stevie, said his wife and their 6 children accepted his new identity right away. They were like, yeah, we're not surprised.
Yeah, really, Dad? We knew the whole time.
Yeah.
Wait, so is he becoming a woman then? As Stevie? As in like Stevie Nicks Stevie, or?
Oh, he wishes. He'd love to be wearing them wispy dresses and singing like her.
I just put a vibrator up to his neck.
Sounds like he's Ned on South Park.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Not quite, but he can mimic that, whatever she does.
I'm looking here. I don't see. Apparently, his wife took him to purchase his first bra.
What the fuck? What?
No, oh my God. Okay, so I'm just going to read the rest of this.
All right.
We told him individually, meaning his kids and family. Some were in person and some weren't. Every one of them said, we don't care one way or the other. We love you for who you are and you're still my dad. Kinda. Crecelius and his wife Debbie have been together. Oh, I just read that part. His wife told Crecelius, when I first saw you, I said to myself, he runs like a girl. It's like, I always thought it was weird. He sits down to pee all the time.
Can't throw a baseball. That's crazy.
Always in the kitchen. God. I think we were pretty good when she began to mourn the loss of her husband, Crecelius said. We worked through what we needed to.
Suicide, right?
Yeah. The concept of unconditional love is a larger story. Intersex is a term used to describe people who bear both external genitals and internal organs, such as testes and ovaries. A person with the condition may have male genitals along with fallopian tubes and ovaries. The condition used to be called hermaphroditism, meaning that that person can't be identified as male or female. According to the Intersex Society of North America,
of course,
more than 1,500 children a year are born intersex. For Crecelius, he hopes he can be an advocate for those born intersex and same-sex couples. I think of bullying because I haven't heard anyone talk about this. It's important to talk about. Corselia said. People need to be accepting and understand. I was born this way. You're not Lady Gaga.
Yeah, exactly.
And loving each other and supporting each other will always be the main factor in our household.
And 2 sets of genitals, definitely a monster.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's 3 in that household.
Well,
There's hers, too.
Right.
Yeah, so they can go with the double dong or,
Who's going to bully if you have inside vagina? Everyone hates your hidden ovaries. I don't
I
get
do it all the time.
Oh, well, just in case.
I do it to anyone.
It's just a blanket policy.
Yeah. If you have external ovaries, I'm fine with it.
Well.
Because, I'm like, wow, you've already experienced enough.
Clearly, you've had a horrible accident.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. These people, I tell you. Man, this is just another one. The freak show train continues.
Perfect.
Man married a sex shop mannequin.
Ah, jeez, one of these people.
You never know when you'll meet the love of your life.
It's a slippery slope, right?
Oh, my God, I can't pronounce this name. I'm going to try and stumble all over it, though.
All right, let's do it.
David Hakinaguadole met his beloved Sierra at the Bad Behavior sex shop in Los Angeles. She's a mannequin there. David says he loves everything about Sierra. She doesn't argue, scream, or complain. Oh, and how do they have sex, you ask? He bought a replica of her Lady Garden, which he fills with gun oil and uses. David laments that he wishes...
Gun oil?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He should turn the gun on himself.
Wishes that there were something between his... He wishes there were something between his wife's legs. But hey, we all make sacrifices for love. An ordained minister married the couple in a beautiful ceremony at a different sex shop. And now that he's hitched, David will get a bump in his monthly disability check. I have a real problem with the last part of that because he's married to a fucking mannequin, but we have gay couples that can't get married and get equal rights?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I'm about ready to adopt fucking 20 mannequin children just for the tax break.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, really?
My goodness. I'll tell you, if, oh God, I can't think what it's called now.
Gun oil doesn't sound pleasant at all.
No.
I mean, Jesus.
No. Wow. I just don't even know what to say about that.
We need to mail him a wedding gift, Brian.
A gun?
A box full of pit vipers.
I like it. I have a better idea. I say we find a mannequin that looks just like that one and do all sorts of god-awful things with it and send him the photos.
Perfect.
And be like, your wife is a whore.
That would be fucking funny.
Look at all these naughty things I made her wear and do.
Whore wife. Look, she's banging 3 mannequins at a time right here.
And a cow.
Where'd that mannequin hand go? We all know.
Good gravy. Seriously, dude.
That is pretty ridiculous. Yeah.
I have significant issues with the fact that he can get more disability because it's...
Well, clearly he's retarded.
I agree with that. I have no problem with that, but he married an inanimate object.
Yes, and he's getting a bump up in his disability.
He is everything that Republicans say gay marriage will cause.
You are correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Because she is not a woman.
Oh, if we like these guys marry people, start marrying their cars for the love of God.
Or mannequins.
Or mannequins, which is happening apparently. And just because it says an ordained minister, I could become an ordained minister.
That's true, I could too. I think we should actually at some point.
Idea. I would love to do a wedding.
Right?
How funny would that be?
For only $49.95, you too can have salty language.
Total Princess Bride. Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today.
Oh, that would be great. I'm almost willing to get married just for that. Fuck having you as best man. Have you fucking preside over it. Sit down, bitches. You had to make sure you get a nice, luxurious robe, though.
Oh, of course.
And
like a Ric Flair robe.
Yes, yeah. And you have to have some pompadour wig so that you look like Jimmy Swaggart or something like that. Like Perfect. Al Bundy when he did the when No Man Became a Church. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, damn it. We'll have to Google that at some point. Because he's got like this ridiculous wig on.
Yes, pompadour.
Yeah, and it's pretty much a Ric Flair. It's not a robe like that, but it's all sparkly and everything. It's
like
perfect.
Like Steve Martin Leap of Faith, like
Yeah.
sparkly jacket.
Ooh, yes.
All right.
That'd be amazing. All right, so Wayne Carter threw intestines at officers after stabbing himself, police say.
Well, it's a good distraction tactic, but
Now, we're not
you're
talking about
attached
Little
to
Wayne,
that.
by the way. No.
Lil Wayne.
A New Jersey man allegedly cut out his entrails in front of police and then threw bits of his flesh and intestines at them. You know, perfectly normal weekday.
Please tell me they just fucking lit him up.
Oh, man. The gruesome scene played out at a home in Hackensack, New Jersey, of course.
Naturally.
I was waiting for Florida, but
Yeah.
Jersey makes more
It's
sense.
close enough.
Yeah, so they should get him for littering,
Jersey,
too.
a.k.a. North Florida.
Yeah. They should get him for littering since
That would be a
people in
good
Jersey
idea.
are trash. No. Where the officers got a call that morning when a witness said Carter was threatening to harm himself with a knife. See, I don't understand why people call police when this happens. Just be like, good, let him.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't mow his grass. Fuck him.
Yeah. The police, on the other side of 911, they should be like, sir, we need you to go over, near his house and just yell. The police say, you won't do it, you pussy. Anyways, 2 cops responded, kicked in the door, and found him in the corner. Carter allegedly ignored their orders to put down the knife and instead began stabbing himself in the abdomen, neck, and legs. Perfectly natural response.
I agree.
Yeah.
Clearly he's a cutter.
Yes. Oh, God. Back to episode 1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
An attempt to pepper spray the bleeding man had no effect.
Perfect. Get that pepper spray in them cuts.
Delicious. Well, it's like, when you score a ham or something before you put that delicious glaze
true,
over it.
yeah.
That way it kind of gets in there and gets all delicious.
Got to rub the brown sugar and shit in
Yeah,
there.
oh yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah. That's all they were doing.
Yeah, marinating him for his eventual ass fucking.
They decided to retreat and call in Bergen County SWAT team. So they should have just shot him.
Why retreat? He's stabbing himself.
I know,
The
just-
problem is taking care
Just
of
keep
himself.
aggravating him until he bleeds out. Hackensack Police Lieutenant John Heineman told reporters the team was able to subdue him and get him to a hospital where he remained in critical condition. Heineman said he believes that drugs or mental illness may have led to the horrific incident, but those details haven't been
Or
confirmed.
zombieism.
I have to ask a question. How come whenever someone does something crazy, it's always got to be drugs?
I agree.
Why can't crazy just be crazy anymore?
Crazy should be crazy.
God damn it.
Should this guy in ye olde times, he'd be in a stone tower with an iron cage on his head.
Who says he won't be?
Let's hope.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, it does say that mental illness could have caused it, but
Could have.
well, they always go to the drugs first now. That's the first thing everyone was he drunk or high? That's like the first thing, and it's like
That's true.
sometimes crazy, just crazy.
Well, now it's going to be bath salts.
Ugh,
That's all the rage now.
that again. Speaking of drugs, man tries to pay for meal with marijuana at Denny's in New York. Cops say.
He got the wrong waiter, clearly.
I know. I was thinking that too. Niagara Falls man was left high and dry. See what they did there? God.
They're so clever.
When he attempted to pay for a meal with Mary Joanna at around 2 a.m. on Saturday. It's the right time to pay with Mary Jane,
It
too.
really is.
The man ordered $9.91 worth of food at a Denny's. This says restaurant afterwards.
That was funny, guys.
Then allegedly offered the cashier $1 and a bag of weed. When the cashier wouldn't accept the marijuana, the persistent pothead openly attempted to sell it to other customers.
That's pretty funny. Hey, man, I can't cover my bill. Want to get high?
The cashier then called the police, but the man fled into a nearby forest before they arrived. Another restaurant patron recognized the marijuana monger and was able to provide the police with the
Oh,
man.
fucking rat.
I know.
Dropping a dime on an innocent guy trying to have a
Snitches
moons
get
over
stitches,
Miami.
man. The police showed up later on, but the guy wasn't home, and the investigation remains open. All right. I know they got to look into this.
Yeah.
I almost want to say, just forget
let it be.
Just forget it.
Clearly, he's not harming anybody.
No, and seriously, he's got to deal with that $9.91 worth of Denny's he ate.
Yes.
That's punishment enough.
I know. They probably didn't check the woods enough. There's probably scat everywhere.
I was going to, when you said that, I thought you were going to say they didn't check, like, his bathroom.
Oh.
Because he's probably in there hunched over a trash can and his toilet. And all it just sounds like is, oh,
God.
both ends, man.
There's one lonely oak tree in that forest. Looks like someone, had a mud party at the base of it.
A couple years from now, it's the most luxurious forest you've ever seen.
There's one giant tree.
Yeah.
Oh.
2 years ago, it was like a foot tall. It was a sapling.
800's dead with, with the Denny's shit that it got all over it. It's one rotten tree in the middle of the forest.
The old moon over Miami just ruined the tree.
Just ruined it.
All the bark's just peeled off. Oh, man.
What happened to that tree? Legend says a witch. It's actually Denny's shit.
Oh, man. Denny's flu shits.
It's terrible.
Oh, this was sent to us by Diggity. Epic half-hour pooper scooper duel in Seattle's Plymouth Pillars Park.
Oh, jeez, that's a pooper scooper duel.
Yep.
I hope what are they using them like swords?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's not,
Trying to tag each other up the shitty end of it.
Well, one of the people picked one up and started, threatening another person with one.
How about you?
And as it says in here, apparently, finding a pooper scooper in this park is like finding a sword back in those days, where pretty much, as soon as someone points a sword at you, someone else would toss you your scabbard and you'd get after it.
Right.
And then they fought for about half an hour.
Holy shit.
It says epic.
That is pretty epic.
This wasn't no Darth Maul getting sliced in half in the first 2 seconds. Yeah. Oh, spoilers.
Damn it. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. If you haven't, don't bother. Where was it? Eventually they got the people to leave, but they... the police are still taking reports on it, and just to kind of wrap up the investigation. This is another one. I want footage of this.
There has to be.
How is there not a fucking video?
There's got to be one guy laughing, pointing at them as they're sword fighting, and then he turns the camera himself and,
right?
All-star hip-hop.
Oh, dude, nice. Here's my thing. Rather than this becoming a story, I don't want to read about this.
You want to watch it.
I want this to be something someone goes, dude, you have to see this.
Yes.
And it's a YouTube link.
Yeah, exactly. With
All
the
right.
epic pooper scooper fight.
Come on, world, catch up already, dicks.
Yeah.
Making sure we're still recording. So, did you hear about, Nick Mangold is, right? Offensive lineman for the Jets.
Okay, yes.
Went to Ohio State, I believe. Anyways, he turned down a trip to cheer on his sister because he's in Jets camp. His sister is an Olympic class weightlifter.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. And
is she like a power lifter?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, you can't see it. Never mind. The picture's too small.
Very tiny.
She's not, but the picture is. Anyways, his sister Holly Mangold is a weightlifter who will compete at the London Olympics this summer. He won't be there to see her, but it's not because the Jets won't let him. It's because they have a camp, and he's basically said that he's not going to miss camp to go see his sister. And where is it? Oh, this is from a quote from Mangold. He says, "God bless Rex because he did offer it to me, but I don't think I can leave my guys in the middle of training camp. But we'll figure out a way to watch. Probably TV. Call me crazy.
It's crazy.
And I'm real excited and real proud for her. Somehow, some way, I'll watch it. But I don't know if I can do the jump over the pond in the middle of training camp."
So she's some sort of beast?
She's
like
5'9" and tree fitty.
Tree fitty?
Tree fitty.
5'9"
Dude,
tree fitty.
She's me with 50 pounds. Because I'm a biggin, not height-wise. She's me with 50 pounds.
God damn.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now, she's 7 inches shorter and 43 pounds heavier than her brother, who's an offensive lineman in the National Football League. Just pointing that part out. Anyways, she recently told the Los Angeles Times that she's proud to be built like an offensive lineman, which she was in high school. Which, hey, that's fine. That makes sense. She's short. Well, for high school football, she's not short for an O-lineman. But I'm huge, Holly Mangold said. I love my body. I think it's perfect. I don't know what my personality would be like if I wasn't so huge.
Ryan, your voice is way too high for this portion of it. I'm proud of my body.
Oh, my God. Sorry. I just saw one of the comments down here. Said, is she still single?
Hilarious.
That's horrific.
Wow.
Now Nick has said on the NFL Network that he's stronger than her, which I don't. Well, offensive linemen are usually pretty strong, but
yeah.
she's going to the Olympics, doing them squats where you see people's like knees turn to jelly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you've seen some of those where
yeah.
people's knees just go and they just collapse. I'd actually like to see a powerlifting competition between the two of them, or a bench press competition or something.
That would be entertaining,
right?
wouldn't it?
Do something like that for
Tug
a little
of
bit
war.
of charity.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're fairly evenly I mean, he does have the height on her, but it's not that much. What did I say it was?
See which one can flip
7
a
inches. That is
tractor
lot.
tire farther, like with the strongman competitions.
It's tough, man. Because they're both pretty. They're both pretty strong. All right,
Crazy.
Well, let's cleanse the palate.
Please.
Cell doors incapable of locking at giant Afghan jail. I have not read this story, so
Is this a jail for Afghans? Like rugs and shit?
So it's a closet. It's a cabinet. Where is it? The detention facility that the U.S. built in Afghanistan is state of the art, except for all the faulty hinges on the cell doors, or the locks that are, in the words of a new report from the Defense Department's Inspector General, incapable of locking either manually or electronically, or the construction that's deemed not up to the standard suitable for a detention
And
facility.
they probably paid way more than they should have for that construction. That'd be my guess.
Doing a quick skim, I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. All right, let me read the next line, then we'll jump into that. We'll let people just let it marinate. Let their palates
like a good dry rub.
salivate. Yeah. The worst part, the U.S. military commanders have known about these flaws since the prison opened its doors, because it clearly can't close them. Sorry, that was my own pun. Built in 2009, the detention facility in Parwan is a sprawling campus of 14 buildings capable of housing, once a planned expansion is completed, some 2,000 detainees. You want to take a wild guess at how much it cost?
Oh, God. $10 million. No, it's low.
Yeah, it's real low.
$50 million.
You're close. It's 60.
Jesus Christ.
And
it doesn't work.
Yeah. To demonstrate the professionalization of detention operations after years of scandals in Iraq and Afghanistan. That's why they built this. Whoop-de-doo. Ay vey. Flaws that led to the security liabilities, and all of this was a result of lackadaisical oversight of contractors hired by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
Weird. Imagine that.
The magnetic sensors and electronic locks on the access doors that prevent detainees from traveling between cell blocks are defective and had to be removed. Oh, my goodness.
Why don't they just have, like that prison in, I think it's in Brazil, when it's basically 5 different blocks, like, cell blocks or whatever, and no one's locked up, and they just kind of govern themselves, and the guards are just there to make sure no one escapes, and then whatever they do, they do.
I was looking on here to see if there's a cost for the renovation, to fix all the locks, but I'm not seeing it. It might be in there.
20 more million.
Probably. It would not shock me if it's 10, 15, 20.
Apparently, we need to be contractors for the government, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's the gravy jobs,
That
man.
is the gravy job.
Especially when like the bullshit over time. You remember what was it, like $400 toilet seats?
Mm-hmm.
When a toilet seat cost $10?
Yes.
I mean,
we could be like Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam and just entertain the troops over the radio waves.
I like it.
Perfect.
And then we'll bring in occasional sexy ladies to dance and sing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
don't mean for the troops. I just meant for our sake.
Exactly.
Okay.
And take notes, because that's what we need.
Yes. And take notes. Good call. Be like, now that your dancing's over, grab that notepad.
Exactly. How many words per minute can you type?
Who cares? Vehicle reported stolen was actually hidden by weeds in a yard. Doesn't this feel like the beginning or part of a Foxworthy? Like if the vehicle you reported stolen was actually hidden by weeds in a yard.
You might be redneck.
I apologize for the terrible Foxworthy impression that Tony just did.
Yeah, so
no.
I agree.
Not
it
for
was
mine,
awful.
though. Not for mine, though. I don't apologize. Fuck your ears. Tall grass and weeds were to blame for a stolen vehicle report earlier this week. A 78-year-old... Oh, man, I had to read that twice. It's Dacula.
Blah.
I almost said Dracula, because all it's missing is an R.
Stole my car.
A Dacula woman called police on May 14th to report her deceased husband's 73 Chevrolet van was missing.
a van was covered by weeds?
The woman said the van, which is inoperative,
Holy shit.
had been parked in the front yard of her home. The report was taken over the phone at the request of the complainant. During her conversation with the officer, the woman, according to the police report, indicated that there were no signs of forced entry, but was not entirely certain that the doors had been locked. Later that day, the woman called police to advise that the vehicle had been located. An officer went to the residence to meet with her, and the woman explained the van had been parked in the yard the whole time.
What, since 1979?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
The complainant stated she could not see the vehicle, which was covered by the tall grass that grew around it, and she automatically assumed the vehicle was stolen. It was inoperable. It's a 73 van. What do you care?
It's not the grass that concealed it. It's her fucking glaucoma. I can't see the van. This must be stolen.
Why she gotta be an old Jewish woman?
Because they all are when I talk like that.
Oh, okay.
Those minorities moved into the neighborhood. They stole my van.
Now, I'm not sure where Dacula is, because it does not...
It's by Transylvania.
All right, fine. Dacula, Transylvania. Oh, man. That is... Man, that's got to be some tall...
Oh, then it wouldn't be the minorities. The gypsies stole my van.
So there's... Man, that's got to be some tall grass, yo.
When night falls, I will turn into a bat and locate it.
The whole time you're doing this, I'm picturing the Looney Tunes vampire. Right. Like the one that chased Bugs Bunny. You remember when Bugs Bunny ends up in his castle? Yeah. Seriously, I'm all full of 1978 references.
Shit, exactly.
It's my birthday year.
Hey, you check out the newest Soul Train? What?
Hey, this TV's in color. I hate it. I don't like anything colored. Oh, man. Susan Westerfield hit on the head by golf ball while riding her motorcycle.
That's gotta suck.
Right?
I've thought about winging golf balls out of my window at people before.
Uh-huh.
But, you know.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really... Did she have a helmet on?
Let's find out. Westerfield, who's 53, was riding her Harley past Indian Hills Golf Club in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Yeah, I reckon.
Really? You left that Tennessee out there, huh?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. We'll move on. When she was struck in the face by an unidentified golf ball. Unidentified golfer's ball, sorry.
We could not find the golf ball.
Although she was wearing a helmet, it did not have a protective face guard.
Dummy.
Well, she figured she was ugly. No, I'm kidding.
That's awesome.
She was taken to a medical center where she was treated and released, so it must not have been a big deal. But, wow, she told authorities that the moment the ball hit her was like having her teeth pushed backwards. Oh, wow, I'm sorry.
Sounds like when dinner's cold.
Oh, this is much... Well, it is Tennessee.
Exactly.
Westerfield's nerve damage is so severe she cannot feel anything in her mouth. Insert your own joke or dick there.
That's way wide open for jokes and other things.
Yeah, including pain, and that pains golfers like Jeff Hall, who told WKRN-TV that he didn't see the ball hit Westerfield, but he heard screams and ran to her location. He hit her. No.
Yes.
It's terrible. I feel bad for her. I can't imagine it, he said.
Wait, so she can't feel anything in her mouth anymore?
Yeah.
She's like a superhero now in Tennessee wives community. Wow.
Well, if it knocked her teeth out, she is.
Well, she's got to start aiming for the eyes and do some body punches. Keep her in line.
Man. That's, yeah.
What are the odds?
That's gotta suck, man. You're just rolling down, listening to some Skinner. Next thing you know, boom, right in the face. And you're like, what the hell? Thinking maybe it's a dead bird or a rock or, I don't know, someone shot you.
And then there's a pinnacle laying next to you.
Yeah. Tilliest.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That old thing.
And meanwhile, there's the guy, driving.
It's probably me.
You see where that sliced flew? I went into the woods and I lost it.
That's why I'm not allowed to golf at any course that's by a road.
Wow, that is pretty wild.
Face.
It really, boom, headshot.
I know, seriously. Speaking of gunfire.
Wait, I see the Kool-Aid logo. Is this a Detroit story?
Yes.
This is a great one.
Yeah. Kool-Aid gunfight. Well, see, this is worded bad because when you read it the way it's written, it says Kool-Aid gunfight leads to 2 injuries in Detroit. These 2 kids didn't get into
I didn't know they made Kool-Aid guns.
Right. I mean, well, you put them in a squirt gun, I guess.
Delicious. Exactly.
Anyways, I'm sure that translated well to the listeners. All it sounded like was me, going...
Taking a golf ball to the face?
Yes. 2 Detroit teens have been wounded after a gunfight broke out over what eyewitnesses say was an argument over who makes the best Kool-Aid.
We do. Crazy Lemonade.
That's right.
That's right.
The beverage-based battle took place Tuesday night in the city's Brightmoor neighborhood in front of an abandoned school building. Now, you know, if they wouldn't have shut down half them streetlights.
Exactly.
Anyways.
There would be no Kool-Aid arguments.
Wow. The initial argument, from my understanding, began over Kool-Aid. The tongue lashing increased in intensity until 2 of the men from the conflicting Kool-Aid crews started shooting at each other. My Kool-Aid's the best, bitch! Pow, pow. What the fuck? This isn't Biggie and Tupac here.
Shit, I used a mystery Kool-Aid. My shit's purple, but it tastes like strawberry.
Man, you don't fuck with grape drink. Pat, 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 pat. God damn. Man.
Did anyone yell, oh yeah, as they were shooting? No. That's all I want to know.
One could only hope. Wow, and they hit, like, random people standing nearby,
of course they did, yes.
Because they can't shoot.
Now, was this 2 rival Kool-Aid stands across the street? one Kool-Aid stand undercut the other one?
Yes. One spells theirs ADE. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never been that passionate about any beverage.
Well, not Kool-Aid at least.
Not nothing.
Beer?
Nothing. Well, no.
No, someone's going to take your beer. You wouldn't shoot them? I've done it. I mean, heard of people doing it.
I may brandish.
What if someone was, doing bad things to your liquor cabinet?
That would be a problem.
See?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good point. All right. It's on.
Exactly.
Game on. I got 2 guns.
See, do you know what this feels like?
What?
This feels like something that should have been on the Chappelle Show.
Yes, it really does. This is a Chappelle Show skit in live action.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, God damn it. This is like if you mix Chappelle Show and the Darwin Awards.
And Cops.
It's like, well, no, because it's Detroit. Then police.
Oh, you're right. They don't go there.
No.
That's like Old Town in Sin City.
Yeah.
Cops don't go there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Nicoletta Caroli accused of choking boyfriend because he wouldn't marry her.
Well, I can see why he wouldn't.
And I'm sure he rushed to marry her soon as she was done. Nicoletta Caroli of East Naples.
Is that her?
Florida, yep.
That has a fucking huge forehead.
It is a pretty big forehead.
No wonder he didn't want to marry her.
It's not like Kelly's, but it's pretty big.
Man, he's thinking of how much the veil's going to cost to cover that. Like, I can't do this.
She's accused of choking her boyfriend because he refused to marry her for the purpose of getting a new visa. Now, this doesn't say... I'm assuming this means credit card, but I don't know. This might
be like a work visa.
Yeah, I think it's a work visa. I'm kidding. Yeah. According to an arrest report filed earlier, as first reported by the Naples Daily News, her boyfriend told police she'd been getting increasingly violent with him after he kept refusing to tie the knot. Which is funny, because if it is like a keeper in the country visa, and he was like, no.
Yeah, which is pretty funny, yeah.
Like, fuck you, bitch, get deported.
Can't wait till this big four-headed bitch gets deported.
She got the 4, 5, 6 head.
That's a 5 head, not a 4 head.
He also said Caroli had threatened to stab him. Oh, I'm sorry. The boyfriend of Caroli said Caroli choked, scratched, and slapped him so hard on his ear that he thought he was going deaf. I have one question to ask, and I'm not about hitting bitches. But when a bitch is beating the fuck out of you, at least stand up for yourself.
I got this from lovely comedian Bob Kelly. It's the goon hand.
Yeah.
You grab him right in the bicep there and just squeeze.
Yeah.
You goon hand him.
I mean, like I said, I don't go around, like I said a long time ago to somebody that was pissing me off at school. It's, she said something to me about hitting a girl, and I was like, I don't hit women, I don't hit girls. I will hit a bitch, though.
I will smack a bitch.
Or as Chris Rock, I will choke a bitch. No, shake the hell out of her. Sorry, I was thinking.
I won't hit her, but I'll shake the shit out of her. What's wrong with you, girl?
But seriously, I'm not going to just let some woman stand there and slap the shit out of her.
Oh, no.
That's just not going to happen.
It's time for a John Jones sneaky elbow.
Even if it was Nick Mangold's sister. I mean, sure, I'm not getting out of there alive, but I'll try.
One smack and you're probably decapitated.
That's probably true.
It's like getting hit by a grizzly bear.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. He also said she threatened to stab him if he didn't agree to walk down the aisle with her. Can you imagine what kind of...
sounds like a lovely lady.
I don't understand why he didn't get married immediately to her.
Just be like, you know what? Meet me at the courthouse. He just doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Packs his shit.
She gets there. INS is waiting. The boyfriend told police he fears she might try to kill him. Really? The latest incident was the 4th violent attack unleashed by her in the last 2 weeks, he says. Get out of there. Like,
Yeah,
why would you let someone abuse you, male or female?
Wait.
Why would you be in a relationship like that?
Because she's great in bed.
Oh, of course she is. She's crazy.
She's crazy pussy.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, man. Now, the funny part to me is this. Is she told police that she hits her boyfriend during sex because it makes it better.
There you
Because
go.
nothing gets her hotter than, hearing a sobbing man with a, pushing rope.
It's like a reverse donkey punch.
Yeah, it is. She also told police, I'm a woman. How hard can I hit him? It doesn't say how big or anything he or she is. But
not
still.
the punches, it's the fucking headbutts.
Yeah,
My thing. It's like swinging a board at somebody.
Dude, it's the Billy Crystal headbutts from, I can't remember that movie that like him and Robin Williams are in. I think there's a movie he like goes through and he headbutts like consistently. That's his weapon.
Oh, I don't know.
Damn it! It's like Father's Day or something like that. Yeah, it's got fathers in the title. Who cares? It's Billy Crystal. No one gives a shit.
Exactly.
Moving on. This was sent in to us by I think Diggity, but I also sent this one because this is awful.
All right.
Awful. All the guys listening will cringe as I read some of this. Joyce Maxine Gregory squeezed man's testicles from his scrotum, police say.
Ha!
Right?
How is that even possible?
Yeah.
That's a death grip.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
A woman's been charged with malicious castration after I don't know.
Was that even who knew that was a charge?
Yeah. My question is there a different charge of castration that isn't as bad? You know how there's aggravated assault
Right.
and there's manslaughter and there's murder? Yeah.
Malicious castration.
Yes, not joyful.
Yes.
After-
Mildly unpleasant.
After allegedly squeezing a man's scrotum until one of his testicles dislodged.
Fucking shit.
Oh, man, coach, I can't play. What's the matter? Oh, man, I got the old testicular dislocation.
Wow.
Oh,
I thought hitting a bar on a bike was bad.
seriously. Joyce Maxine Gregory, 35, allegedly attacked a 59-year-old man during an argument in his apartment in Shelby earlier Saturday morning. When the man went outside to call 911, she reportedly grabbed him, squeezing a testicle from his scrotum, which is where they would be. No, I'm kidding. But he was able to free himself from her grip, according to police documents obtained by the smoking gun. Officer M.L. McPherson, I don't like people that abbreviate their it's sketchy, stated in his report that the victim's scrotum had been split open,
Jesus.
adding that I was also able to observe one of the subject's testicles protruding from the scrotum area.
As soon as she started squeezing, how does he not drop the hammer on her?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, forget the goon hand. This is about killing someone.
That's straight right hook to the button.
Yeah, it is.
Just dink right there in the jaw ear
Probably
area.
more than one of them.
Yes.
I'm doing that until you let go or finish whatever it is you're doing. I mean, that has to go with what I do with hookers, too. But.
Yeah, I don't see how you don't retaliate immediately.
Yeah, seriously. Like, the peas aren't supposed to come out of the pod, you know?
No.
Police also observed blood on the floor of the porch and the siding of the residence. Really?
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, shocking.
Yeah.
A urologist who treated the victim told police that stitches could treat the injury and that there would be no long-term damage. God knows how that's possible. Here's a question for you. Okay. As a person who's, had the old snippy snap.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty awful to deal with.
Yeah,
for
that sucked.
For a little bit because of the whole, Can you imagine what that's got to be like? Like, even if they staple you back up.
Yeah, because
it's not like there's a zipper that zips and unzips. Well, there is now.
There's, with the old vasectomy, it's like little micro scarring.
Right?
And
this dude's going to have his ball sack stitched back together.
His fucking balls look like Frankenstein's forehead.
Yeah.
It's not a good scene.
Can you,
well, he's 50, though. Who's he going to show him to?
Yeah, that's true.
Besides the neighbor kids.
Or anyone when he's wearing shorts.
Yeah.
The old taffy balls.
Well, yeah.
Not anymore. While they were in there, they tightened them up.
It wasn't. Well, yeah, you got to give the guy a favor.
Yeah. Oh, seriously. The doctor's like, hey, this one's on us.
She was just trying to tickle him, though, going to grab his knee. I could do that right behind the kneecap and just got his balls on accident.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, that's just...
Dude, she had to be in a prime position to do like a fucking like Taiwanese knee lift. Where you grab the back of the head.
The old Thai clench, yeah.
Yeah, it's just her laying knees in.
I think she just assumed that she was, I can't remember the character's name from the Indiana Jones movie. Just fucking reaches in and rips the heart out. Yikes.
Kalima!
Well, here's something that'll give a little insight to her. When police arrested her, she allegedly removed her pants and urinated in the backseat of the patrol car.
Well, she sounds like a real lovely lady.
Classy broad.
Classy.
Wow.
It's like when you corner a dog or whatever.
Yeah. Here's what she's charged with. Malicious castration and assault inflicting serious bodily injury. And being a crazy bitch.
Yeah, definitely crazy bitch.
Now, it doesn't say what it was, because, for all who knows, maybe she smelled his dick and he was,
old?
I was going to say cheating, but old also. Real quick, did you watch that Smell Your Dick video that I posted on Tumblr?
No.
Oh, you got to find that. It was on Tosh.0. It's an old video that was done. It was called Smell. It's about a girl. Like the dude comes in late, like early in the morning, and she wants to smell his dick to smell if it smells like some other girl. And then Tosh did the web redemption of it.
Right.
And it's all blown up, and they've got like hologram Coolio in it and shit. It's really funny.
I'll have to find it.
Yeah. Everyone else should if you haven't. It was on the it was on my Tumblr, so which is secret. So
secret?
Not really. Just look for. I don't know how to find me, but Stunami, you'll find it.
Yeah, Stunami Tumblr.
Yeah,
just Google it.
Oh, let's not talk about this horrific thing anymore. Let's move on to this, which must be better. You see the picture?
That's a crazy picture.
Yeah. Tracy Mabb, arrested for allegedly exposing herself, takes awesome mugshot, which is going to mean nothing to you folks.
That's her mugshot?
Right, yes.
That's perfect.
Means nothing to you folks right now. But I figured that she probably looks like the guy from INXS when he was choking as he died.
Yeah, fair enough.
As he was strangle wanking, as we will. Thanks to the Oddcast podcast. I think, right? Am I crediting the right people?
Yeah,
I hope so. If not, no.
Listen to Pod Goddamn episode 1, you'll figure it out.
Yeah. She flashed her genital area to motorists driving past the Pompano. I don't know why I said Pompano. It's Pompano Beach, Florida intersection.
Weird, Florida again?
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, we're not the only one that attacks, that has a thing with things happening in Florida. The Anti-Semantic Show also has pointed out a variety of things that are...
weird, crazy shit always comes out of Florida for some reason.
Exactly. That's why I don't want to go there.
It is a lovely little place. I prefer the Keys, though.
Oh, I bet you do. Yeah.
Anyway.
An arrest report sent to the Huffington Post says a sheriff's deputy witnessed Mabb pulling up her shirt, intentionally exposing her entire body to include her breastises, vaginal, and buttocks areas in a complete vulgar and indecent manner. Mabb told the deputy she didn't give a fuck.
No fucks given.
About her behavior. Oh, man. Wow. This story comes a month after another Florida woman, Ashley Holton, was arrested for allegedly masturbating on a busy highway. How did I miss that story?
Yeah, it got buried in all the other Florida news.
Must have. Because, man, rubbing one out on the highway, I mean, that sounds like a song.
Yes, indeed.
I just brought
good
this
road trip song.
I put this one up mostly because of the
picture is great.
Picture, yeah.
It deserves some sort of word bubble, really.
It does.
To be perfectly
I just
honest.
picture her yelling about how she doesn't give any fucks. I wish that was a beer can.
Yeah. I thought about it, but I was like, I better opt for coffee.
We got 2 beers in there. And, I'm drinking Coke, and I got Captain up there, and I'm not having a gentleman's drink.
That's what's wrong with you.
It's obviously a lot. Speaking of people who have something wrong with them, Eagle Gun Range offers birthday parties for children as young as 8 years old.
Gotta learn how to shoot.
Yeah.
With the zombie apocalypse right on the corner.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
All right, you're right about that. I'm all turned around on it now.
See, there you go.
Some 8-year-old kids might want a clown or a magician for their birthday party.
No 8-year-old kid wants a clown
absolutely
or a magician.
not. No, not unless the magician makes mom and dad disappear.
Yes.
The Eagle Gun Range in Louisville, Texas. Of course. It has to do with guns. You know it's going to start there.
Down in Teja.
Yeah, where I think as soon as you become a resident, you get issued a gun. Didn't I? You know what? I want to say that might have been a Family Guy bit. Anyways, the gun range now offers children as young as 8 the chance to celebrate their special day by pumping bullets out of cold, hard steel. WFAA reports that beginning this summer, the range will have 2 rooms available to host birthday parties.
That's fucking great. I love to meet this entrepreneur.
Yeah.
This gun range owner is like, you know what?
Yeah.
We need birthday parties.
Do you know what I want to know? Can you imagine? Now, in Texas, this is probably no big deal, but I'm projecting to, like, us and stuff. Right. Can you imagine if when we were that young, if your parents had gotten an invitation from my parents to a birthday party at a gun range?
That'd be pretty wild.
I don't know how your parents would have behaved, but a lot of parents would be like, probably not.
My dad would be down with it.
Yeah, and I mean, there's going to be an expert there, so that the guns are being handled properly and everything. Because otherwise it'd be hilarious. Just put the kids in a room with a gun and be like,
imagine if you get a spent brass casing, it's like Happy 10th on it or something.
Cool, right?
That would be cool.
Or the paper target.
That would be even
with
better.
A party hat on it.
Oh, perfect. See, this is a business.
We need to open a gun range. Yes, Salty Language Gun Range.
Nice.
Coming in summer of 2017.
Where you can come shoot your loads. We get all the wrong customers.
So Salty Language Gun Range and brothel.
Where
you can come shoot your loads.
Perfect.
Gold. And not just the showers. Waka waka. Where is it? The age limit's 8 years old. You have to be tall enough to get above the shooting table. That seems like a good idea.
Makes sense, but standing through it.
Yeah, standing on a milk crate's probably a bad idea.
A wobbly stool. Yeah. Put a matchbook under there, son.
They're not going to be left unattended. Parents are going to be one-on-one, or if there's not enough parents, we'll have range safety officers here to show them how to do it safely. The range rules on Eagle's website include the provision young shooters under 18 years of age are only allowed to shoot on the range with their parent or guardian, 1 young shooter per adult. No children are allowed on the range, nor are they to be left unaccompanied in the showroom while adults shoot. I don't see what's wrong with them just going, hey, my birthday's next week. I'm just,
Yeah, let me get on this.
I need to know what to tell Grandpa because of the 7-day waiting period. In Texas, they probably don't have that.
I really don't have a problem with the story at all.
I actually
kind of don't
either, honestly, and I'm not a person who's a huge fan of putting guns in kids' hands. But this is at least doing it the right way.
Yeah, it's the whole, you got to teach them how to respect the shit.
Right, by pistol whipping them. Yeah. Be like, now, the other end of this gun hits harder. Where is it? Yahoo News noted the birthday parties aren't the only gun-themed events aimed at children. Last Christmas, toddlers in Arizona were allowed to pose for pictures with Santa Claus while holding high-powered firearms.
That's pretty cool. That'd make a great Christmas card.
I thought it was going to say shooting at illegal immigrants, but
it is Arizona.
In Texas, they probably do that. In those areas, they Border Patrol birthday parties.
Up there in nests with sniper scopes.
Yeah.
And
I got the shot, Pa. Take it.
Take the shot.
You only get 1 bullet, though.
It is. Well, no, sniper. He gets more. It's more.
No, it was a sniper reference.
His birthday.
Tom Berenger, damn it.
I know.
Because that's ever won an argument. Oh, man.
Apparently, Tom Berenger?
Yes. Using Tom Berenger as a reason has never won an argument. The WFAA reports the gun range has been well received by neighbors, but some parents may not be so crazy about their kids firing guns that they're too young to legally purchase. I think a lot of it has to do with where it is, though. I think in Texas this is not that big a deal.
No.
I'd almost be willing to bet in a lot of hunting areas and stuff, it's probably not a big deal.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine.
Farm areas.
I imagine,
You put that in New York City?
It's a problem.
Yeah.
But I imagine out in the boonies, these kids probably have little .22 rifles and shit already,
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking, too. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Really? All right. God damn it. I hate when people make me take another side of an argument that I don't normally take, but I got to read this little bit here.
Yeah, all right.
Huffington Post blogger Kristen Howerton wrote that she's uncomfortable with the idea of her child even playing with toy guns, though she admits it has been an uphill battle to keep her son away from fake weapons. Part of being a little boy, and a little girl if they want to, but it's just more prevalent in boys, is playing cops or whatever.
Army.
Yeah, or if you're racist, cowboys and Indians. And or Americans and Japanese, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it really though, keep your kids away from toy guns. Again, we were both raised. We had tons of toy weapons as kids.
Oh boy, did we!
We had knives, guns, grenades,
ninja stars,
swords, nunchucks. Did we do any harm with them? Maybe occasionally.
Occasionally.
Because we're kids. Generally not to one another or other people.
No.
Like nunchucks, generally to yourself because you think you're hot shit, and then you hit yourself in the nuts.
Yes, exactly. Or face, or both.
Yeah. Shouldn't have had your face near your nuts. I kept telling you that.
I do remember using one of my plastic
Real quick,
knives.
what's the worst thing you hurt yourself with through our childhood?
Golf club.
Right?
Wait.
I was going to say maybe the wagon.
I was like, well, I don't know.
That was pretty brutal.
There was once when I was out in the woods biking by myself, and I went down this hill.
Oh, yeah.
And hit a rut, and then came to land on the ground.
Seriously, a bike might be the most dangerous thing you can give a child. I don't know how many times I went over my handlebars or just wrecked on my bike. Oof. So you see what I mean, though?
Yeah.
It's like no one has a problem with kids having bikes. And I ruined myself a few times. Remember, I almost got hit by a car the one time.
You'll have that.
You know? It's like, so there you go. I'm all for the toy weapons as long as the kids understand that it's not a real weapon and they appreciate.
Well, you've seen our backyard sword fights.
Fuck yeah.
I constructed padded swords for my kids to beat on each other with.
And that's way more dangerous level than, well, I can't say than you and I played with because you and I did play with, you know, your bow, your compound bow that you had, and there is some danger to that. But we never shot it at anyone.
No.
Same with BB guns. We didn't shoot it at anybody. Slingshot, we never shot them at each other. We shot it at bottles.
Although my cousins and I did get in slingshot fights with grapes.
Well, that's different.
Yeah. I imagine if we took one to the eye, that would suck.
Dude.
But
yeah. But you know what I mean? I don't have
what are the odds, right?
I don't have a problem with this. And my dad was a person who was brought up around guns, but he was not a person he didn't even like he had his grandpa's rifle, and he had a rifle from when he was a kid, and he didn't even necessarily want those in the house. He's just not comfortable with them.
Right.
So that's the environment I was brought up in. I am not a person who's comfortable around guns, really, and a lot of it's because I haven't been around them.
Right.
You know, whereas
it's like anything else.
My uncle that had a bow shop in West Virginia, dude, he was brought up around guns from the time he's a little shit up.
Yeah.
You know, and
it's just second nature.
Yeah, exactly. He's totally, I mean, when I was a little kid, we'd go to West Virginia, he was always trying to get me to shoot. He's like, I'll take him out with the 22, and, you know, maybe I'll have him shoot the handgun or something like that. He's like, he ain't big enough to handle the big rifles, but, and my parents weren't really like, no, because they knew he wasn't going to, you know, he's going to teach me
he's going to do it the right way. Yeah.
Whatever. Toy guns, God, that irritates me. Because, again, normally I'm not a huge gun advocate, but when someone takes that angle, it makes me want to shoot someone.
Damn, Brian.
I almost just dumped that all over me, too. Did you see that?
Yeah, it would have been fine.
All right. Enough of my ranting. Let's move on. Andrea Amanta did something. Allegedly spills 256 pills on jail cell floor when her drug-filled condom inside her breaks.
Wow.
I'll give you a guess where it was.
This must look like a pinata split.
Oh.
That's exciting.
Where is it? Before Amanatides, 38, was set to begin a 6-month sentence for probation violation, she allegedly filled a condom with 256 prescription pills, including 90 pills of Lyrica, 37 Adderall, 50 Valium, 43 Trezidones, 10 Ambiens, and 26 Oxys. Added 4 bags of heroin and put the condom in her vagina. Now, she does understand when you go to prison, they cavity search you, right?
I would assume.
How far up is she going to try to shove that to where they ain't going to find it, though? I'm pretty sure they get in there pretty good and look around.
Yeah, I would think so.
I think they use a baseball bat or something when they're looking. But in all seriousness, you know they do cavity searches, so why would you think you're going to get away from that? Especially for like 6 months. If it's an overnight stay, I don't know if they.
I'm guessing for all those painkillers, she's fucking hooked. I was trying to think about any way she could to stay high in when she's in jail.
While she was waiting in the Albany County Jail holding cell, the contraband-filled condom apparently broke, and one of the pills fell onto the floor. You know what? And no one's more nervous about reading this than whoever was fucking her beforehand.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, shit. Like, those are the ones we used. A surveillance video of her seemed to show that when she tried to adjust her pill-filled groin, which is a great band name.
We are pill-filled groin.
More pills fell out and rolled onto the floor from her pants leg. So when officials came into her cell, they discovered the drugs in the nick of time. Once it is in there, they will fight for it, kill for it. They can overdose on it. It's as dangerous as a weapon. Well, no shit.
So they must not have cavity searched her or didn't see it.
Yeah.
because they were about ready to send her in or whatever.
How in the hell can that I thought, maybe I'm wrong. I thought a cavity search was, like, when you're going to spend some time in jail, I thought that was part of it. To make sure you're not smuggling in pills or razor blades. Although a vagina is probably a bad place to put a razor blade.
Letter. Probably good for everyone.
Amen. At least cut out the baby-making part. Timothy Paul Shelby arrested for allegedly driving without license, which, that happened, after his court appearance, which was for driving without a license.
So he's like, all right, guys, that was a good court thing. Let me go to my car and leave.
Yes.
What an asshole.
Yes.
Ugh.
How do you not have someone take you to court for this?
Yeah, no shit.
It's
or park like 4 blocks away.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. Not so much. I was trying to see. Where is it? Oh, that's even better. Deputy Charles Butler, the very same officer who detained him for his first count of licenseless driving, reportedly saw him motoring away from the jail or the judicial center after his hearing. Oh, my God. And so, naturally, the deputy ran the guy's name, and, of course, he still doesn't have a license.
What an idiot.
Though when Butler pulled Shelby over, the man allegedly admitted that he still did not have his license, but was working on getting those things straightened out with Indiana, the state where his motor privileges have been suspended since 2010.
It's been work in progress for 2 years.
Well, all that bureaucratic red tape.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
The defendant reportedly said that it was necessary that he drive because he had to go to work after his court appearance. The deputy arrested him, and the man was charged with driving while his license was suspended, second or subsequent offense. Oh, my goodness. Oh, by the way, happened in Florida.
Wait. Oh, did it?
This is in Florida, yeah.
But didn't say he was an Indiana man?
Oh, he's from Indiana. That's where it was suspended, but he lives in Florida.
Oh, okay, all right.
Anyways, the second offense for driving without a license in Florida was classified as a first-degree misdemeanor, which is great because now every time this guy pushes the idiot envelope, the crime level goes up on this. Eventually, this is going to somehow be a felony.
Murder one. What?
Man, look at that guy, too.
Kind of looks like he has a duck face going on from my angle.
I know. And by far one of the most overplayed, but we still had to cover it, stories of the week. Cat helicopter created by artist Bart Jansen on display now.
The old catacopter.
This guy had a beloved furry animal that died, and he decided, hey, I'll have it stuffed. And then I'll turn it into a helicopter.
Yes, because why wouldn't you? I think his reasoning was, the cat loved to chase birds, so now it really can chase birds or something stupid.
He explains that the cat is an Orville copter, named after, the Orville Wright.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's half cat, half machine. He was killed by a car, the description says. After that, he received his propellers posthumously. Yeah.
No shit. I thought he was a flying cat copter when he was alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I do know when I die, I want to be converted into a helicopter now.
I do too, yeah. Yes. I actually want us
with
both.
Missile pods.
I want us both to be turned into helicopters so that we can fight.
Oh, perfect.
I don't care who's doing the flying. I just think it'd be sweet.
Like those little pocket ones that they have the infrared and you hit it, just the engine dies for like 2 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
I like it.
Oh man. This guy's a goon.
Yes, extremely.
I'll tell you though, if I was a taxidermist, I'd be finding me somebody who can make helicopters though. Start selling like raccoon helicopters and all sorts of shit.
Do you want your beloved pet to live on forever? Well, come on down.
Was your depressed cat throwing itself out of a building?
Flying cat? Nope. Chuck Testa.
Nice. Was your cat depressed and threw itself out of a building? It just wanted to fly. And now it can! Come on down to Salty Language Taxidermy.
Hey, kids, that's what we like to call a callback.
Where you can have your loved ones and animals turned into or into helicopters and or other things.
That would be terrific.
Tosh had a great thing on the episode before you got here.
Right.
That was about this story.
Yes. And
showing like how he has like an armadillo AK-47 and like a rhino, I think it was a rhino motorcycle. And there's some good stuff on there. Because this has been on like everything, man. Like every one of those type of shows has been covering this. Because, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. I agree. All right, well, that brings us to our...
God, the sweater's eyes.
I know,
are
right?
moving.
The site of the week. Which this week is one that... I love those eyes. I saw on Huffington Post earlier today, but it's also a Tumblr page. And it's celebritygoogly.com. And again, the link will be available on facebook.com/saltylanguage.
The show.
And basically what people are doing is they're going through and they're putting googly eyes on people or on celebrities. Like the very first one on the page that I have up here is Will Wheaton, known as Wes Crusher from Star Trek The Next Generation. Mm-hmm. And he's wearing this horrific clown sweater that also has eyes moving on it.
Which is just creepy.
And, there's Mario Lopez, Jim Morrison of The Doors, which cracks me up every time I see it. Yeah. Pee Wee Herman with a box of Mr. T cereal that also has googly eyes.
And then there's Mr. T.
And then Mr. T, another creepy Pee Wee Herman. But anyways, and then Einstein's at the bottom of this page. But just, some random silliness that...
That's what the internet's all about.
Borderline's creepy, but is also funny.
The Will Wheaton one's real creepy.
Yeah, isn't it? With that clown?
It's the sweater that makes it creepy.
Well, the one over here, like their little avatar is Lincoln with them. And they put the eyes to where they're kind of, Lincoln had that kind of furrowed brow.
Right.
They're kind of tucked underneath that a little bit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so, again, adding to Le Creepy.
Le Creepy.
Ugh.
Which is French for the creepy.
Exactly. I wanted to bring that to everyone's attention because that was the first sight of the week thing I saw. So
well, it's a good one.
Yeah. I know, maybe not as good as some of the things, but
that
Will Wheaton one, dude, it's almost like it, I don't know. I wouldn't want to go to sleep with that thing in my room,
No. I kind of want to own your sweater, though.
I do. I think you should get that sweater. It'd be nice for you.
It's a good one.
I love when we reference things people can't see.
That means
they can.
To.
They can see it if they click on the links that are...
Exactly. They're conveniently provided for them at facebook.com/saltylanguage.
Which also houses all of our links.
Yes.
So, well, let's do a couple Would You Rathers, and then let's call it a week.
All right.
Because, again, we just burned through a shit ton of stories. We're at an hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought we were getting closing on 2.
Me too. That's why I just checked a minute ago. We're at like 129 then, so we'll go a bit over that, but not a whole lot. Whoa, boy.
Shit.
I just ruined everybody.
Earthquake!
And I've changed my theory in the book here. We're just going to start at the beginning, and perhaps you better start it from the beginning. Perhaps you better start from the beginning.
Damn Rob Zombie and your yoga.
All right, the first one is: Would you rather have sex with Katie Couric? You know who Katie Couric is, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Or Natalie Portman if she gained 100 pounds? I'll take Natalie Portman in 100 pounds. That's only going to make her like 180. Maybe she'll get some titties too.
Say they're both good stories.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Katie Couric's going to be interviewing you the whole time, though.
I'm going to go for Katie Couric just for the story alone.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Be like, I got some evening news for you.
Exactly. You'd be like, or take it way back and be like, hey, good morning, America.
Whoa, wrong show.
What? I thought. No. Was she on Today's Show then?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, fuck.
And Tony
Ball dropper.
All right.
You can tussle that little boy's haircut she has.
Yes.
Tussle.
You and your tussling, I tell you, get you in more trouble at your kids' functions. Okay, Heidi Montag, you remember her?
No.
She was on, what show was it? She was one of those celeb you sluts, but she was on some show. I want to say it was The Hills. Yeah. Or Susan Boyle, you know who she is?
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay, or Susan Boyle. If you had to then listen to each of them sing for 6 hours straight.
It would have to be the other broad, because Susan Boyle looks like...
she looks like her name.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like... wow.
Yeah. She's got a much better
she should
singing
be living
voice.
under a bridge.
Yeah.
Eating sheep.
Man. I only want Heidi Montag if I can hate fuck her. No, I'm kidding.
And plus, I'm I'm real good at just blocking shit out.
Yeah.
So,
Well, plus, you go to sleep right afterwards, anyways. Am I right, guy?
you are correct.
Hey.
Yeah, you'd be like, you go sing. I'll be sleeping.
Need some dice in here. All right. J-Lo or Ashley Olsen if they exchanged asses?
Well, that would just be fucking weird.
Things to consider. Could Olsen support J-Lo's ass without toppling over?
I would say no. The structural integrity is not there.
Even with a pancake ass, I'd take J-Lo in a second.
Yes.
J-Lo's just a hot woman.
The Olsens look just too heroin-y.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not into fucking skinny boys.
Exactly. I'm not going to dive on a bag of antlers.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Not my bag, baby. That was on the one page. All right, so here's the next thing. Would you rather have sex with Brad Pitt if he gained 150 pounds or Jeff Foxworthy? Brad Pitt's still going to look hot with 150 pounds.
That's true.
I'm going to make the same argument.
Chunky Brad Pitt.
Yep. He's still going to look...
But you could just really give it to Foxworthy like dry, just to punish him for all those terrible jokes.
So you're not going to mouth fuck him, so you get that,
no.
You're not going to get the old whisk broom tickler up there? No?
Yeah.
Not going to let him strain your soup?
No, sorry, Foxworthy.
All right. I'm going with Brad Pitt because he's just a delicious man.
Plus, once again, the story.
Right.
And then he could film a Sunny D commercial in his house.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
See, water, milk, grape, or was it purple stuff? That's
Yep,
it.
purple stuff. Always take the purple stuff, kids.
Exactly.
Unless Lil Wayne's handing it to you, then it might be a little dangerous. Probably got some codeine syrup in it. All right, Spencer Pratt, who's the husband or former husband of Heidi Montag, and used to have a beard, but it was so blonde that it looked like he had a flesh beard.
That's weird.
He's just a gigantic douche. Or George Clooney if they exchange personalities. Who cares about a personality? You're having sex with him.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you need a personality for?
And I don't even know what the other guy's personality is. So
Douche.
Douche?
Yeah.
All right.
Clooney at least seems like a guy you'd like to have a scotch with.
Yeah, so I'd want to hang out with the other guy, you know?
I'd be okay hanging out in a cigar bar with Clooney.
Yeah.
Even if you had to be shirtless.
So if they exchange personalities, I got to go with the personality there.
Oh, you're going to take Spencer Pratt, huh?
Yeah, I can do
it.
It
doesn't say hang out. It does say sex.
Well, there's, hanging out afterwards, I assume.
No.
Oh, all right.
That's when you slap the 50 on the dresser. Well, I guess if it's George Clooney, he's probably slapping the 50 on the dresser. But
Yeah.
at least you wouldn't have to worry about him talking marriage with you.
That's true.
All right. And the last one, Mini-Me, Vern Troyer.
Of course.
Or Shaquille O'Neal. Things to consider, being spun around like a basketball, and rectal prolapse. Rectal prolapse is something I always worry about.
That is a problem.
This one's pretty simple, I believe.
It's got to be Vern Troyer.
Even though
it's hilarious.
Even though if you were like, yeah, Shaq fucked me, and I'm fine, people might be like, you have a giant gaping ass. Or they'd be like, wow, that's a story I want to hear.
Yeah,
Please
true.
sit down and tell me.
I can't sit down. I'm sorry. Do you have an inflatable ring?
Stand up only for a while. Yeah, nice. I need my Roids donut. Yeah, I think you got a big Vern Troyer there just because of the possibility of rectal prolapse.
Yes. Plus, it's funny.
The real question is, if you've agreed to have sex with Vern Troyer, are you the top or the sloppy bottom?
Since he can barely move on a scooter, I assume the top.
I'm assuming with my weight, I would destroy him.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
That's why I'm saying I would be a top.
Yeah.
I would just crush him with my girth.
He would deserve every...
And then put my weight on him.
And he would deserve every second of it.
Yes.
That creepy little fag.
Would you let him meatloaf fist you?
With those little dainty fingers?
I don't think
Back to the title.
I don't know if he's got dainty fingers.
It probably doesn't.
He's a midget, dude. He's going to have meatloaf fist. We've talked about
That's
this.
True. He's a weird midget, though.
I know he is.
He's not built like any other midgets.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I know. He's got them weird, like, rickets or whatever when he walks. I don't know.
Didn't he just like piss in a corner of whatever?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. You know, I don't know. Maybe you take Shaq because the story with Vern Troyer, people might be like, why?
Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah. With Shaq, you're like, dude, look at him. He's huge. I just want to see if I could live through it. I just want to see if he yelled Kazam when he nuts. He kept rubbing Icy Hot on my back the whole time. It was kind of nice.
You're gonna enjoy this.
Oh, dude, if he slaps both hands on you prison style, though, your shoulders are gone.
That's true.
There can't be any getting up. Yikes.
Kazam. What a terrible movie. Damn it, Shaq. He's busting out his Shaq foo in the bed.
He's like, let me show you my steel.
Oh, God, it's terrible.
Oh, man. Damn it. I can't think of anything with blue chips. I was trying to come up with something. Yeah, I got nothing for blue chips,
though. I got nothing either. Blue waffle? I don't know.
Oh, let's not get into that. I already had enough of that conversation the other day.
Old blue waffle.
Which is still available, again, if you check out various Podgods Twitter feeds, like ours at Twitter, Twitter _. And I'm buggering it up. Salter. I'm a mess, dude.
Just tap out.
No. You have to put me to sleep first. Salty _language at twitter.com.
There you go.
Finally.
There's all kinds of amusing shite going on there.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Also, download Pod God Damn It from iTunes.
Episode 2. We talk about the sexiest celebrities.
Sexy. I'll give you a hint. Tony's is a woman.
Good hint.
Yeah.
And living.
Probably.
For now.
I never considered that when we were talking about it. Because one of the podcasts actually mentions alive or dead.
Living
and I was
or
like,
dead. Yeah,
I was like, that'd have been creepy. But like, yeah, give me some of that, I don't know, Elizabeth Taylor in her prime.
Give me some of that Joan of Arc. Now.
Hot. Especially at the end.
Real hot. Oof.
I want her after they burned her ankles so she can't run away. Enough of that. I'd like to put a thing there that says that, we don't advocate violence towards anyone, except for when we're advocating violence towards someone.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just deep down, we're good guys.
We are?
Real deep down.
It's like, don't let these secrets out.
Oh, I mean, terrible guys.
Is James Cameron exploring their deep down good guy right
I'm
now?
not letting James Cameron explore any caverns of mine. You go right ahead.
He's got that James Cameron money.
He does.
Jesus Christ.
All right, maybe I'll talk to him.
All right, there you go. See?
Next time on James Cameron Presents Salty Language.
Hilarious.
Yep. Do you think we gave the people enough?
Oh, yeah.
Did we leave them wanting more?
We always do. That's what we got, be pimps and walk out of the room.
That's right. Drop the mic.
Yep.
Pull the old Chris Rock. Thump.
Exactly.
Put our hands up. The crowd goes wild. Woo!
Yay.
Right, we don't have a crowd here.
No, we don't.
We should, since it's Salty Language Nights. No.
No.
Nothing.
I think it's half a beer, you'll be fine.
I agree.
All right, good game.
Yep, we out.